Dennis, the moral of today's game is you can't give good sides in your division a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, we pretty much knew that before we started, that if we defended like we did the last couple of games when perhaps we got away with it, obviously against Nuneaton and Telford, and today if we defended like that we're not going to get away with it, and that's what happened in the first half. We too many cheap crosses into the box, and they've scored all 3 goals from it, albeit one being a soft penalty, but we'll give ourselves a mountain to climb. But we got a goal, a lifeline just for half time, and we made a couple of changes at half time, went 3 up top and said to them, look, you've got no responsibility to come back, we're going to give it a go. We've done that. Little Vino's come on and been disciplined for us in the middle of midfield and was exceptional, and it gave us a platform to sort of have 5 people going forward that could keep the pressure on them, and we knew that they would probably try and defend the 3 goals that they had, and in the end it nearly cost them, because obviously if we score the penalty and if the goalkeeper didn't pull off a welder at the back stick, I could be sitting here talking to you with a 4-3 victory.
And like you say, the 2 chances, I wouldn't say it was the best penalty in the world, but it was still a good save to get there. But the save to deny Greg, Schmeichel-esque really, the way he spread himself.
Absolutely, you know, fantastic. But we'd have a little moments there, we'd have a little crosses, couldn't quite get it on target, but the pressure and the intensity in our play in the second half and the quality at times was really good, so we've got to take heart from that, but we've really got to sharpen up on our defending. I mean, the first half was, you know, embarrassing at best, and, you know, I told the players so, and hopefully they can, you know, show a little bit more desire that you want to defend and be a defender. You know, at the moment we've got 4 players out there, but no one really wants to show any desire to go and defend.
Taylor Miles coming in for his debut today. I know he's a player that you rate very highly. How would you assess his contribution today?
He done great, and you know it killed us with him coming off, because we was great for 30 minutes, and when he got his calf and he come off, we lost the impetus, because at that stage we had Rollins and Marshall playing alongside Greg, so we had pace down either side, and then obviously we put Wade on and we lost that impetus, obviously because Wade, you know, in an ideal position for Wade to play out wide in a 3, but that's all we really had left, so we lost the impetus down either side of them. We only really had the pace down with Jay Rollins' side. And then Marsh had to go back into centre midfield, so not having them options really to be able to cover Taylor hurt us really for the last 15 minutes. I thought the first 30 minutes was exceptional, and the last 15 minutes just sort of pitted out, but that was largely due to Taylor coming off.
More precautionary though than anything to worry about, hopefully.
Yeah, of course. I mean, what's the point of having a decent player on loan for a month and he gets injured and he's out for a month while he's on loan? So we've just got to take him off as soon as he says that he's feeling it. We have to show that respect to not only the player but also to Lincoln City for letting us have him. And if he says he's a bit tight, then he has to come off straight away as a precaution. That's our duty for having one of their players.
And Harry Vince, you mentioned, he's been the shining light of this FA Youth Cup run. He's not the biggest, but he's got the heart of a lion, and he'll certainly get stuck in.
It was fantastic. You know, he was a big part of why we done so well second half. You know, he tidied things up for us in front of the back 4, sensed danger. When he won it, he either passed it to one of our players or he put a ball into a good area. And we wasn't doing that in the first half, and that's why we was counter-attack. So that's why we made the changes to where we was at second half, and it paid dividends. And the little young man, I'm proud of him. He got his debut last year, but the referee blew the whistle too early, and he's got his debut this year. But really proud of him. I think he showed today he can join the first team squad. He's trained well this week. Great attitude, great head on his shoulders, and hopefully now he can start playing some more first team football. But you know, pleased for him today.
And filed next week. Looks like the impossible task on paper. Will we have to have a Dennis Greene tactical master show like we had at Solihull last year to
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, you can only do things like that, Craig, if you've actually got the players that can implement it. You know, last year we had the players that could implement something like that at Solihull. You know, we've 7-dayed a couple of players last week, and hopefully we can get a couple more bodies in this week. And if we can, we might be able to implement something like that. But, you know, we had a good group last year that could, you know, be disciplined to do something like we did at Solihull. And it might be a little bit more difficult with this group. So we'll just see where we are player-wise, and then we'll work on something for File during the week.